I'm gonna drive my truck up to this spot where I can turn around. I'm down this road. I need to go back down it when I leave. There's a bunch of aspen in this area, about 1 foot diameter or so, but a bunch of them, so it'll be an easy day. Thought I'd take you on the walk. I haven't been up here with the semi yet. Actually, I haven't even been up here with a pickup, so it's a pretty nice area. I saw several deer, but I couldn't get the phone turned on quick enough to record before they were out of sight. They ran right through down there when I came up, and they went down the hill. It's pretty cool. There's at least, I don't know, there's about 3/4 of a cord in this little patch I could pull out. The first one I showed was about a cord. Got a new injector pump and fuel pump on the semi last night. Very, very happy about that. I tried rebuilding the other one, or like resealing it, and worked for about 500 miles, and then no more good. It went bad real quick. That is really cool how a tree's just hanging on there. I didn't even notice that the first time when I was walking by it. Boy, check him out. Ooh, can you imagine sitting like somewhere right about probably middle-ish, have a buddy cut the far side of you and just see how far you go. Taking applications for somebody willing to run a saw for me. That would be fun. Please apply at randomwoodsman@gmail.com if you want to throw me off that tree. Well, that one would be really neat. If all the bark was gone, that's going to have the waves in it. It's actually, it'll be dead in another year or two. Looks like it's barely holding it. No, it is dead. I can see it now. That one's wanting to come down soon too. Last trip in, a few trees came down. We're having like 25-mile-an-hour gusts, I thought, or they said steady, I don't know. It was way more than 25 because it was shaking my truck when it was loaded. I don't know if that's Forest Service orange tags or if that's hunters. They do that to kind of signal to their buddies when they come in groups. Yeah, who knows what other reasons people put them up, but I've met a few hunters that do that. That's about half a cord right here. Less than that. I have a lot of stuff to throw out of the way. Yeah, there you go. There is a cord right up here on this hill, so I'll be able to fill the truck up by the time I get to this point. Goal is to get 3 cords today on the truck. hopefully be home before midnight. It's getting too cold up here. My fuel gel's over with the wind blowing on the tank. And that's not fun when that happens. Kind of sifted through this when I walked down. A lot of rot. Outside looks good. So I can see why there's a lot of cut pieces left and laying around, not taken with them. That tree's gonna have to move too. Through there now. Not many places I could turn with the truck, so I have to go all the way down. He's really wide, so I have to have a clear spot on both sides of the road where I'm not hurting anything. This stuff up here looks like easy enough to turn in, but the grass is too high. I don't want it rubbing on anything under the truck. Ooh. Cha-ching. Yes. Where's the other half? Happy. All this stuff standing around here is Doug fir. Some big ones, but shorties. Not going after that kind of wood, and most of the stuff with the bark on it is kind of yucky right underneath. Not really fun for firewood, but if you mill out the center, get some pretty awesome beams out of them. If you find the ones without bark, then you get much better, obviously. That's all like in super good condition. If the bark came off, that's a cool aspen right there. Huh. That one had a good burl right in the center. Ooh, look in the air. I don't want to blind the camera with the sun. Those are super cool. They're gonna go in front of the sun, so I need to get back to my pups anyway. Would have been out here a few hours ago, but this morning the truck was angry and didn't want to start. Had to run the generator on it for a bit. So get the battery charged up for me. I didn't leave it running long enough after I got the what is that? Oh, bummer. Yeah, I didn't leave it running long enough last night, and when I go to prime the motor back up after I open the fuel system, I have to crank the motor quite a bit. Today's gonna be a nice day. It's pretty chilly. I got the little laser temperature reader Jenga in the truck. I'll check it out later. These trees are cool. I've seen many go down. It is quite impressive. My daughter has watched one almost take my head off. That was an interesting day. I was cutting a tree. Kind of saw her running off out of the corner of my eye. Right when I stood up to see what she's running from, another tree fell, completely landing right along the top of the tree I was cutting and just nicked my hat as it went by. Had I not seen her running and not looked up, it would have taken my head off. So that was a day. Look at here. These are cool. Check out the marks. The bugs are better artists than we are. This is the kind of stuff that is awesome to use as like uprights on things like gazebos and such. It's down, how far down the tree it is. This is a Doug fir, so I can clean it up. Ooh, it's still going. I can clean it up pretty good and save some of it. Well, that's, yeah. I don't know how deep it is. I can clean it out of there though. But if there's one, there's more, obviously. I squirrel too much. Gonna clean up this crystal. That'll be cool to see once it's all done. I kicked one piece out of the way from this tree. He was pretty rotten, but yep. Okay, I can get through there now. There's some aspen up in there, but you have to like either be able to drag like these guys straight on out or huck them up over all the trees. Otherwise you're here all day to get just a tiny mini little bit of wood. And then you have to walk through all the stickers and I don't feel those pokes very well, so I don't know I got them until I start driving home or I get home. And then they get annoying. I'm almost to my boys. It's a pretty day. That's looking to the south. I've been walking west, like wavy west the whole time. This is a pretty tree. Splitting down in the middle at the bottom here, so he's gonna fall soon. A few more good storms and it'll go down. Ah, see, there's about a cord right there. No, 3/4 cord. That's worth grabbing on my way up. Hey, there's a truck. So those ones are big enough where if I throw them, it's worth the time and effort. Huh. That's my walk for the morning. Get up there and then I'll get to work. The boys have already been out and played for a good half hour. Let them play a while and getting the saw together and such. Getting everything marked down. And about 3 hours into the day so far for me. Puppies. Here's my Tim Tim for him. He's just a good boy. They stay pretty secure in that thing. If anything comes down on the truck, it's got to crush a lot before it goes to hit them. So, I hope you guys have a good day. I got about, I don't know, 12 hours ahead of me before I can get out of here. So I got to get at it. See ya.